Yo, ho.
Hey, I'm here too. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Valdine.
Call Valdine
We didn't call Valdine a ho. Call my dad a ho. So today we got Kawan Glover coming down from Maryland to hang out with us in North Carolina here. It's a beautiful day. It's starting to hit that end of the summer, beginning of the fall season. It's my favorite when it gets cold enough to wear long sleeves and all that good stuff. But today we're just going to show Kawan around. We're going to go to our favorite meatball place downtown Raleigh. It's called Oak City Meatballs, and keto friendly, but it's like gourmet meatballs. Pick your own sauce, your cheese, your vegetables, all that good stuff. So we're going to show him that. And we're just going to hang out and learn more about him. And then we're going to finish up the day wrapping up with a podcast just to share more in depth his story, his perspectives, his passions, his goals, and have a cool conversation. So Kawan and I just had a good little conversation, get to learn more about each other, some similarities, some differences. We're about to go get some lunch and surprise him with one of our favorite lunch spots. But something I noticed in the both of us is our willingness to, one, not give up for the life that we desire, but two, not let people play small with whatever excuses they have by sharing our story. And I think that's something that I see a lot of value in, and why I think we resonate so much, and why I'm really happy to have you here. What is your take on us and our stories and similarities?
I think the biggest thing for me, talking to you for however long we've been talking, it's about perspective. And I think that was my saving grace, and I noticed your perspective also changed throughout your progress. So even in a conversation, I can hear it come out of you that you came from here and now you're here. Came from there and now you're here. So perspective, just changing that is really the key to unlock your potential, the key to keep pushing forward. Because if you view it from a disadvantaged vantage point, then your life is not going to go the way you want it to, and you can't overcome the adversity in spite of all the things we've had to persevere for. So people like us sharing our stories helps others see that they can change their perspective and really just get the most out of life despite whatever they've been through. So that's my big takeaway.
Sure, I agree, 100%. These are my books.
Okay.
So obviously a lot of nutrition and health, but then these are like my, whatever you want to call it, not nutrition and health, and then these are like autobiographies and personal development type books.
Okay.
Have you read Start With Why or heard of Simon Sinek?
Yeah, I started. His TED Talk kind of was my business philosophy for a long time. When I was in business consulting, I preached the golden circle, how business, how Apple versus Android companies, they start with why versus so Start With Why is a necessary book.
Right before you start.
Just
Clap and then wait
just to sync
3
the audio.
seconds.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Gray Matters podcast. I'm your host, Josh Perry.
And I'm also your host, Jackie Loricella.
And today we're really excited because we have an amazing guest who traveled all the way from Maryland to hang out with us for the day. Well, not hang out with us. He came to visit some family and friends and hang out with us as well.
It was mostly to hang out with us, though.
You're probably just bringing bags, yeah, because we're going to go up north a little bit.
Cheddar.
Sweet. Cheddar, come here. So I believe that Kawan and I share. Can you get him to stop, please?
That's good for the vlog, dude.
Is it?
Yeah, the vlog is like.
I'm not aggressive. He just literally just started squeaking it when I went to talk.
The vlog is like.
All right.
More.
So
loose.
Brian says that the squeaking adds to the vlog.
That's good.
So Kawan and I share. God damn it! Spot on again. Come on, Cheddar. You're ruining up the podcast
Well,
vlog.
why don't you pay him attention and then he won't?
I guess he loves his toy that I bought him.
Why do you like this?
So Kawan and I share a similar passion, set of values, and we provide the same value. And this one thing that anyone can do that will change their life is change the perspective in which they live their life. And that's going to lead them to taking different action, making new choices in life. And we know when we're stressed, our IQ drops. And if we're in a stressful environment day in, day out, what kind of choices are we going to be making? Are they going to be choices that are aligned with our desires or not? They're probably not going to be. So I think what we do is we offer an opportunity for people to not have to go through a life or death situation that we had to go through, and really audit their thoughts, audit their actions, audit are they happy with their lives or not, and audit the story that they live by, which is their code, and really rewrite that story with that choice. And that's everything that Kawan and I just talked about with Jackie on the podcast. It really comes down to a choice. Like we didn't like our adversities didn't just like force us into what we're doing today. We had to make that choice. We could have easily given up after the surgeries, after the adversities, but we chose not to. We chose to become better. We chose to share that with other people. So I believe that that's what we have in common, and it's that choice that we all have. If you're a living human being, you can choose to see you can choose to see the world one way or another, and you can choose to take action one way or another.
The lights out and take the mic out. I got my flow right now. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa. I write my life down, and with my sight now, I got my hair right somehow. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa. Hey, my life is different than the picture I painted. The pain and defer the pain, or maybe that's how I drain it, or maybe that's how I contain it till I spill it to you. You wrote me once and said I saved your life, you saved mine too. When depression was resting on my conscience like daily, I never second guessed my sanity. I knew I was crazy, but that crazy was good, because that crazy was Tommy. They tried to force the pharmaceuticals to reform and harm me, but I just did me and dove into art. I started draining, never seen the place I'm at from the start. But all in all, well, this is just a letter saying thanks. You take the words of it.
All right, so we just got back from dropping Kawan off at the bus station, heading back to Maryland, and it was one of those just never fun saying goodbye moments, but it was such a great time hanging out with him. It's the people we want to spend a lot of our time with, majority of our time with, and just continue to bring positivity, love, and abundance forward with other people, and to show them, you know, really what it comes down to at the end of the day is a choice. The choice to design the life you want to live, take action on it, and more importantly, to build that belief in your mind. And Kawan's an amazing human being doing that, and has the purpose of helping other people. And it was just a good time connecting, learning more about him. We're gonna make a trip up to DC soon to visit him and just hang out. We love DC, but we're just feeding Cheddar right now. We're gonna chill for a little bit, call it a day, and then tomorrow we got yoga and rock climbing and more of this and that, and cats are screaming at us, and yep, Jackie's being sweet. But yeah, good times, and excited to share his podcast with all of you guys and hopefully inspire us a new perspective. Love you guys, appreciate the support, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.